Are you tired of scrolling through endless app stores for a decent offline game? Yeah, me too. So I've done the hard work for you and found 30 awesome mobile games with crazy good graphics that you can play without Wi-Fi. Seriously, these are the best of the best and I can't wait to share them with you. So without further ado, let's get started. Europe Front Remastered looked interesting with its World War II battles. I like these types of games. There are a good number of missions to play, so it keeps you busy for a while. While the AI isn't the smartest, it's still fun for some quick battles. It's a good game to pass the time if you're into historical shooters. Before we continue, I would like to mention the sponsor of today's video. If you're looking for a huge action RPG with a dark twist, check out Shin Megami Tensei 5 Vengeance. It's the ultimate version of SMT5 and it's packed with new content. Imagine a Tokyo overrun by demons and mythical creatures. That's the setting of Shin Megami Tensei 5. Explore this dangerous world and fight for survival. Vengeance gives you 2 epic storylines to choose from. Play through the original canon of creation or embark on a brand new adventure in the canon of vengeance. Each path has unique characters and over 270 demons, including 40 never before seen to encounter. Make new friends and explore a magical world filled with adventure. Battle powerful enemies and terrifying monsters. Your choices shape the destiny of this land. Explore a massive world filled with secrets, upgrade your skills, and build the ultimate demon squad. The game also has new features like auto-battling and the ability to save anywhere, making it even easier to play. Everyone's talking about how great this game is going to be. Don't miss out on Shin Megami Tensei 5 Vengeance. It arrives on June 14th for PC, Switch, PlayStation, and Xbox. Check out the links in the description for more info. Spider Fighter 3 features an open world where you can swing around the city, complete side missions, and challenge yourself with different challenges, all while discovering hidden secrets and collectibles. It's a perfect way to explore the city and take a break from the main storyline. The game has a lot of content and replay value, and it's very fun and addictive to play. I tried out 3D driving game and I actually liked the graphics. They were pretty decent for a mobile game. Cruising around the city and trying out the different cars was fun. The game is playable offline, but I had the most fun in multiplayer mode with my friends. It was a bit buggy and the controls were a little wonky, but overall, I had a good time. Epic Conquest 2 is an action RPG inspired by the classics, with a special touch in the game mechanics and anime-style storytelling. This game is the sequel of the previous game with the same title, but don't worry, you don't need to play the first one to enjoy this one. Epic Conquest 2 is a game that I highly recommend to anyone who loves action RPGs and anime. It has a lot of content and features, and it's free to play with no pay-to-win elements.
Witness my true power!
This mobile racing game throws you into an adrenaline-fueled world of sweet supercars and crazy tracks. The graphics are bright and fun. Cars feel satisfyingly powerful. This game works offline, so you can take the racing action anywhere. If you're looking for a mobile racer that's easy to pick up but hard to put down, Rally Horizon is definitely worth checking out. Oceanhorn 2 has colorful graphics and the world feels big for a mobile game. The story is a classic good versus evil tale, nothing too surprising, but it kept me playing. The puzzles were my favorite part. They made me think without being too difficult. If you want a fun adventure game with some cool puzzles, Oceanhorn 2 is worth checking out. I've been enjoying Truckers of Europe 3 quite a bit. The open world map of Europe feels surprisingly big and lets you explore so many cool places. They've also got a sweet selection of trucks, and I love tricking mine out with different paint jobs and accessories. It makes each ride feel unique. Bullet Force is kinda old FPS game but still enjoyable. The graphics aren't the best, but the game is super fun. The makers keep adding new things to do, so it never gets boring. If you like action and shooting games, Bullet Force is a great choice.
Maintaining a visual on the target. Sigma 2, execute operation.
Entering now.
Wall of Insanity has a dark and twisted story where you play as a special unit soldier who is sent to investigate the disappearance of a police squad that was trying to arrest a dangerous cult. The game has a great atmosphere and graphics with detailed environments and creepy sound effects. The game also supports gamepad. It's a game that fans of horror and shooter games will enjoy. Real Racing 3 is a game that lets you take the wheel of over 300 vehicles from manufacturers like Ford, McLaren, and Bugatti. I have to say, this game is amazing. The graphics are stunning, the sound effects are realistic, and the car physics are spot on. The game is very immersive and makes you feel like you're actually driving these supercars. I think Real Racing 3 is one of the best racing games on mobile. Spongebob Battle for Bikini Bottom is a faithful recreation of the original game with improved graphics, sound, and gameplay. You can play as SpongeBob, Patrick, or Sandy. The game has a lot of humor and charm, and fans of the show will appreciate the references and jokes. It is a good game for fans of the show or for nostalgia seekers, but it is not a must-have for casual gamers. Ever wanted to be a total badass like Harley Quinn or Deadshot? This mobile game gives you that chance. Expect simple, action-packed fun as you blast away waves of enemies. It's not the deepest game out there, but it's a crazy good time if you want to let loose. Slaughter 3 is the sequel to the popular Slaughter series, where you play as Russell, a lone survivor in a massive prison complex. Your mission is to find your partner, who has gone missing, and escape this chaos. Slaughter 3 is a game that will keep you entertained and engaged for hours. It has a simple but thrilling story, a lot of humor, and a satisfying gameplay.
Mia, get down!
Resident Evil Village Mobile. I thought Resident Evil 7 on consoles was scary. Village on mobile is on another level, a testament to how far mobile horror has come. Gangstar Vegas lets you explore a huge open world, full of casinos, skyscrapers, and landmarks where you can do whatever you want. You can follow the story of a fighter who escapes from the mafia and becomes the king of the underworld, or you can just roam around and cause chaos. Overall, it is a fun and addictive game that may appeal to fans of action-adventure games. Ark: Survival Evolved is a free-to-play mobile version of the popular PC and console game. Ark: Survival Evolved is a game that challenges you to survive and thrive on a mysterious island where you start out alone and unarmed. You have to deal with 80+ different dinosaurs and primal creatures. If you are a fan of the original game, or if you love dinosaurs and survival games, you might enjoy it. Bright Memory Mobile is a first-person shooter with action game elements that promises to blow your mind with its stunning graphics and gameplay. The game combines shooting and melee combat, as well as some platforming and puzzle-solving elements. The graphics are impressive, especially for a mobile game. The environments are detailed and realistic, and the lighting and shadows are well done. If you want a visually stunning and action-packed game that showcases the power of mobile gaming, then you might enjoy Bright Memory Mobile. Hitman: Blood Money is a faithful recreation of the original game, with all the missions, weapons, disguises, and gadgets that you know and love. This is a game that gives you a lot of freedom and choice in how you approach each mission. The game is challenging, but also fair and satisfying. You can replay each mission multiple times and discover new ways to complete them. Life is Strange is a 5-episode adventure game that will make you laugh, cry, and question your choices. The game is a mix of exploration, dialogue, puzzles, and decision-making. You can interact with various objects and people, and use your time rewinding ability to see different outcomes and consequences. Overall, Life is Strange is a game that will stay with you long after you finish it. Alien Isolation is a survival horror game that puts you in the shoes of Amanda Ripley, the daughter of Ellen Ripley from the classic Alien movie. Alien Isolation is one of the best games I've ever played on mobile, and it's a must-have for any fan of the Alien franchise or survival horror games in general. It's a faithful and impressive port of a classic game, and it offers hours of gameplay and replay value. Combat Master is an FPS featuring quality graphics and engaging gameplay. It's all about skill. There are no pay-to-win elements. There is no auto-fire or aim snap, which means it's a treat for hardcore gamers and not so much for beginners. Anyone who's looking for fast-paced action in a relatively small package should definitely try out Combat Master for themselves. If you're a fan of Vikings, exploration, and survival, you'll definitely want to check this game out. Northgard is based on Norse mythology, and it puts you in charge of a clan of Vikings who have discovered a new continent full of dangers and opportunities. The game is very well designed, with gorgeous graphics, immersive sound effects, and a captivating narration. I think Northgard is a fantastic game that deserves a spot on your phone or tablet. Special Forces Group 3 is a skill-based shooter that is inspired by Counter-Strike. First of all, the graphics and visuals of this game are amazing. You can play online with your friends or offline with bots. It has a lot of content and features that make it fun and engaging. Trials of Mana is a 3D remake of the classic action RPG from 1995, which was part of the Mana series. The game lets you choose 3 out of 6 playable characters, each with their own backstory and quest, and explore a colorful fantasy world full of monsters, magic, and secrets. The game looks gorgeous on mobile devices, with vibrant environments and detailed character models. If you are looking for a fun and engaging single-player game that will keep you entertained for hours, Trials of Mana is worth checking out. Grid Autosport is a realistic racing game that will challenge even the best veteran racers out there while charming casual players who just want a taste of traditional racing video games. Each car has a different drive that you can really feel. Grid Autosport isn't just visually stunning, it's also realistic, and that's probably why so many people play it. Overall, Grid Autosport offers a console-like gaming experience to your mobile device. I honestly didn't think I'd like Death Stranding on my phone. The whole idea seemed too big to fit, but I've been playing it for a few days, and it's way more fun than I expected. It's simpler than the big screen versions, for sure, but you still get the same feeling of exploring a messed up world and making deliveries. If you're curious about Death Stranding and have an iPhone, it's definitely worth a shot. Recurrence is a game puts you in tight spots where teamwork is essential. The game's got a realistic vibe, ammo is precious, enemies are tough, and one wrong move can get you eliminated.
Please, get down on your knees!
MadOut 2 is a mobile game that offers a thrilling open-world experience similar to GTA. You can explore a vast city, drive various vehicles, customize your character and car, and engage in different modes of gameplay. Whether you want to play online with other players, complete story missions, or just roam freely, MadOut 2 has something for everyone. Wilderless is especially for true open-world games fans that wants endless exploration. In Wilderless, there are no enemies, no quest, no surprises or jump scares of any kind. It's simply an open world where you can freely explore nature without fear and take in some breathtaking views. One of the game's coolest features is being able to change your form at will. You can be human and run around, or you can transform into a hawk and fly at your leisure. Playing Assassin's Creed on my phone has been a great experience. The graphics and gameplay are amazing, and it feels like a true Assassin's Creed experience even on a smaller screen. Exploring Baghdad and using Basim's skills have been a lot of fun. The fact that it's currently only available on iOS is also a bit of a bummer for Android users like myself. I'm hoping to see an Android version released soon so more people can experience it. And there you have it, my personal favorites, along with a few gems worth checking out. Did I miss any of your go-to games? Let me know in the comments. Thanks for watching. I will see you in the next one.